Yes, I am live once again because I have something to discuss, something I need to get off my chest, and we need to talk about it. Okay. I'm going to let the chat load as I fix me another beer. I'm drinking the Boot by Abita, if anybody cares to know, and we got to talk, man. We got to talk about Floyd, Money Mayweather. And Floyd, me and Floyd, we ain't had the best relationship or whatever. I've always respected Floyd. I always thought he was one of the all-time greats and stuff like that. But, you know, and he has done something other fighters haven't done, like, got their ass whooped eventually or knocked out of the ring or knocked out cold or whatever, right? But I got to tell you something, man. Floyd Mayweather has to be stopped. This guy got to be stopped, bro. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And I don't mean like, hey, he needs to, die or nothing. No, I mean he needs to get the fuck out of the way. He needs to go away. He needs to get out of the way and let these fighters, if boxing is going to live, if boxing is going to last, he needs to get the hell out of the way. Floyd Mayweather needs to go. And it just hit me because I left here. I'm visiting my aunt and stuff like that, and I was just driving, and I came across an article, and an article was like, hey, Floyd has gave us another dud of a performance in Mexico City where he fought John Gotti III, once again. So he's fighting this guy again. And they stopped the fight the first time, and we know the shenanigans that went on. He fired one referee and then brought in another referee, which that was already weird enough. But I'm driving and I'm listening to the article, and people are pissed off, especially the writer, right? He's pissed off about about the performance of Floyd, and I'm thinking, okay, well, it's a Floyd Mayweather fight, so why is he pissed off about it? Until he started talking about the money. Okay, and then this is where it kind of raised my eyebrows a bit. He said Floyd, Money Mayweather is set to estimate to get $20 million. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, $20 million for an exhibition. Now, normally that wouldn't be a bad thing. It would be a good thing because Floyd's able to make money. He's able to still make, revenue and stuff like that. And we heard about the shit in Dubai where he was kind of held ransom, and that's when him and Tank Davis got into it, right? Okay, fair enough. All right, whatever. But then I start thinking about the other fighters that are fighting today. Look at Danny Garcia. He's fighting Adrien Broner. How much money is he getting? He's still with PBC. He's going to fight on the undercard of that Canelo fight. Sure, they still got Canelo Alvarez. They still have him. But at the end of the day, like, who else are they promoting? Old ass Floyd? So you're giving Floyd $20 million where the fight between Lara and Garcia is supposed to happen last year some damn time. They couldn't even find a date because they weren't trying to put up the money because of bullshit like this. Wait a minute. You mean Adrien Broner? He's 41 years of age, but he's still trying to make a living for his family. He's still boxing. He's still putting his life on the line. Danny Garcia, he's doing the same thing, right? But then you start looking at this shit, you're like, wait a minute. Why does Floyd, that's been retired since 2015, why is he getting more money than these guys that's putting their life on the line in a real legitimate match with a real legitimate challenge? Why is that the case? Why people asshole? You ask over here in America's people, for those who are in the UK, you ask, why is boxing going dead? I'm going to tell you why it's going dead. Motherfuckers like Floyd. Floyd's hogging all the revenue and getting all this money from what? Why? Why are you getting this money? So we can watch you exhibit your boxing skills? Bro, if you want to exhibit your boxing skills, go fight somebody that could knock your head off. not some mafia lord's son or grandson. Like, why are we putting up with this shit with Floyd? You know what I mean? Floyd's getting $20 million where PBC Fox is damn near going into bankruptcy. We've known that since what's barbershop conversations cracked the shit open. That revealed that they had to pay Canelo, so all the other fighters were getting dick. That's why you haven't seen Jermell. That's why you haven't seen Jamal. That's why you haven't seen these guys. Why do you think Jared Boots Ennis went with Eddie Hearn? It was nowhere to go. The money's gone. Because Floyd's acting like a dickhead, harnessing and grabbing and just being greedy with the money. That's crazy. Nobody wants to see you, Floyd, fucking fight some dude. You're worse than Jake Paul. At least you were a real boxer. But at the same time, bro, you're taking money out of people's pocket, out of these fighters that you claim that you want to promote that does better than you. And you wonder, why do you have a Tank with issue with Tank Davis? Well, Tank Davis, he's doing what he's doing, but at the same time, you held that man back as far as you can. And meanwhile, other fighters, you could have helped promote them. You supposed to get all this money or had all this money or made all this money, but at the same time, you can't stop getting money for exhibitions or requesting for money like that. It's either Floyd's broke or something else is going on with Floyd. Either way, he's greedy, because if it's either he's broke and he needs the money, okay, say that. But it's weird, this cash grab shit that give me $20 million or give me a certain amount of millions when you got fighters that's supposed to be under your banner, that's supposed to be Al Heyman's fighters, that you ain't seen these dudes since. When have you seen these guys fight? Why do you think Wilder really went to Turkey al-Sheikh? That was the most loyal, dumb son of a bitch around, right? He was loyal. He was dumbly loyal. That's what I'm saying, people. Like, Wilder didn't even take $100 million from the zone. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, well, what the hell is really going on? We ain't seen. So the question is, can these guys even come back to the sport? Can Al Heyman finance, secure their particular purses? See, if you notice, all this shit was on, if you noticed, all of it was on what? Pay-per-view. Everything was on pay-per-view, but Floyd gets a guarantee? Floyd, you're like 47 fucking years old. You're damn near 50 and you're still harnessing money? That's crazy, man. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Yeah, I know Floyd gambles, but maybe it's something going on with Floyd. But at the end of the day, I don't like to see other fighters suffer where they're putting their lives on the line. You know, you don't know what could happen with Danny Garcia, or you don't know what could happen to Erislandy Lara. You know, yeah, you got to have Canelo, but when Canelo leaves, who's going to be the next star? Who's going to be that guy? You know, and for me to keep hearing shit like that, it makes sense. Then all of a sudden, oh, Floyd gets $20 million for a motherfucker he's been retired since 2015. Not 2017. See, 17, he fought Conor McGregor, and that was a cash grab. I'm not mad at him for that, because the fighters that he's supposed to have were supposed to they were supposed to be getting paid, and they weren't getting paid. You see what I mean? Shakur Stevenson. No, Shakur Stevenson is with Matchroom. He was never with Floyd anyway. Can we talk about Mike Tyson and his mushroom problem? He takes them daily. Mike Tyson is not ahead, and he's not sitting with Don King, and Don King has a promotional company that he can hardly stay afloat. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson is harnessing all the money and hoarding all the money. He ain't doing that. Floyd's doing that shit. Mike Tyson, yes, we know Mike Tyson's impulsive, so anything that he does as far as drugs, it's going to probably be in excess. Okay, so listen, Floyd has to be stopped, though. The shit that Floyd's doing, you know, it's either PBC's going to crumble, and they're not going to know why. I'm going to tell you why. Because Floyd is harnessed. He could have asked for $5 million. And then with the rest of that $15 million, those guys could have been fighting over or for it. He could have gave 2.5 to Lara, 2.5 for Danny Garcia. You think they won't be grateful for that? Come on, man. Floyd Mayweather tried to sign Shakur Stevenson too. Shady, I guess. Well, here's the thing. I don't think he can afford it if he's still requesting or demanding $20 million. That money has to go. Do you think that shit sold like that? Do you guys think that him fighting Gotti the third actually sold anything to make what he's demanding? And see, here's the thing. These PBC fighters can come back. They just need to wise up and leave PBC. Well, they won't be PBC fighters. They will just be people that understand that, hey, we have to leave this outfit because this outfit stinks, because Floyd has been retired for damn near 10 years and he's still getting all this money for exhibitions. It's not cool. I'm not hating on Floyd. I just know that what he's doing is not fair to everybody else that could come up or they could be promoting that the next person. You see what I mean? See, it would be different if it was money for everybody, if it was money for everyone, but it's not money for everyone. It's not that at all. That's not the case. Floyd's hoarding all this shit. You're demanding $20 million based on what? What have you done? Based on 2017? Based on 2015 when you fought Manny Pacquiao and that boring snore shit fest? You know what I mean? Like, what was it that? No, he's never been humbled because he never fought nobody to be humbled. But that doesn't mean that gives you the right to run around here and demand and get these fight purses or whatever, unless it's just a bunch of bullshit. Maybe it's a lie or whatever, you know. Problem is, Floyd has always been surrounded by yes men type. Well, get this. All right, let's look at it this way. Why do you really think Leonard Ellerbe left? Why did Leonard Ellerbe leave? That's the question you ask yourself. Why did Leonard Ellerbe actually leave that outfit? You know, what did we hear about it? He didn't say much. We had a lot of opportunities. We'd had a good run, and he talked a lot of stuff like that. But at the same time, he never revealed why he left. And I think it had everything to do with Tank, because I think he was trying to promote Tank in this direction, and Floyd was pretty much trying to keep him where he wanted him so he can still make money. Meanwhile, you know, be a big ass man child. That's what I think. He signed a new CEO and nothing. But no, I don't like that. I don't like that shit one bit. I heard Floyd Mayweather owned Leonard a lot of money. He probably did. And if he's getting that type of money, that means Leonard is probably going to secretly sue him or whatever. You know, if he does, that's what he needs to do. I mean, he paid Leonard a lot of money. But at the same time, don't screw over the other fighters, because I know these guys, even the commentations. You look at Michelle Abdu, right? Michelle Abdu. Look at Sean Porter. Those guys were PBC Fox employees, and they no longer work for PBC Fox at all. They work for DAZN. So you ask yourself, like, okay, you guys can't even keep your commentators satisfied. So I wonder what the hell is going on over there. Well, all you really have to do is look with some with common sense. If Floyd is off, if he's getting another $20 million to fight a fight that we know, did you guys? Okay, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. All right, let's start a poll. So I'm putting this in now. Okay, so all right, so I just made a poll, and that's the question: who paid for this? So we got enough people on here. I want Floyd versus Thurman. Floyd is not fighting. Floyd didn't want Thurman in 15. He fought a 5 or 4. Was it? Did he have 4 losses or 5 losses? Andre Berto. Dragon Fighter. PBC is going to fade out like Don King. Well, if they do, blame Floyd. Or blame who allowed Floyd to do that shit. Is it Al Heyman? Was he the reason why Al Heyman like allowed this shit? Think about it. Think about it. So, see, if anything, if Floyd is demanding this amount of money at age 47, he's been out of the ring legitimately for 9 years, going on 10 years. It's closer to 10 than 9. It makes you think like, well, what are they really carrying? Is it just the Floyd Mayweather show? And everybody that signed with Floyd are just a bunch of peons that get crumbs where this guy's eating loaves of fucking bread? That's what this is about. And then I heard it and I've seen this before. I'm like, well, wait a minute, Floyd. You're still getting $20 million? Okay, I can understand 3 million, 5 million. That's different. And I know it's Floyd Mayweather. I get it. But then it's like, wait a minute. Who else is getting that? Oh, the guy that you're beefing with? That's who's getting that, Tank Davis, and you're mad at him for whatever reason? Yeah, it's unfair because other fighters are not. They're expecting other fighters to get their money from pay-per-view while Floyd Money Mayweather is getting a guarantee. Come on, man. That's bullshit. There should be no reason Floyd should get that amount of money at the same time his fighters are nowhere to be found waiting on fights. You got damn Jamal Charlo's wife or baby mama tearing his shit up, calling him a loser because he can't get a fight. Meanwhile, Floyd's fighting in Mexico City for $20 million. Why couldn't Jamal Charlo get that fight or have a fight in general? You know what I mean? Like, look at all these fighters. You have all these fighters that are not getting what they supposed to. So it all can't be distributed between him and Canelo Alvarez. You see what I mean? That's bullshit. Canelo's getting his. So Canelo's the only one that's really getting by signing that. But they know he's a cash cow because he has a whole country behind him. But as far as everybody else, all these guys that they used to have, where are they? You know, if they're not retired or in exile, where is Keith Thurman? Where is he? Is he retired? I didn't hear that he was retired. First time I heard he was retired. Nah, Floyd is what people want to punch. Currently, do you think Floyd is a bigger draw than Canelo? No, he's not a bigger draw than Canelo. No, he's not. He's a guy that's trying to hold on to a purse and he's trying to get all the money he can being a prize fighter. I understand that. Well, if he's fighting for $20 million, he needs to fight somebody that can $20 million whoop his ass. Not somebody, what has John Gotti III done? All these easy bullshit fights and people are stupid enough to keep paying for it. And I don't even know if people, I didn't pay for this shit. I didn't pay for it. I didn't support it. I didn't promote it. I didn't do any of that. And I did that for a reason because it's like, what the hell do I we've already saw it for once. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it if it was Pacquiao, probably. Maybe I would. But then, you know, come on. Amir Khan had no chin. Floyd shouldn't get shit anymore. He shouldn't get anything anymore. That's right. Why? Why is he? What's the deal? What's the deal with him? Hold on, guys. Shit's pissing me off. So, okay, Gotti made $5 million. Yeah, that's good for Gotti. But then again, how is Floyd better than Jake Paul fighting somebody that's like that? He can't say shit about Jake Paul at this point. You see what I mean? Imagine Kurt locked himself out of the car. Dude, I've done that shit 3 times. And this fucking car too. Listen, let me show you guys something, right? Off subject. This is my key fob. This fucking thing is diabolical. It is straight up diabolical. And it like, yeah, if you leave this in here, it will lock the car up. That shit will go click, click. I've done it 3 times. One in front of my condo. The second time it was in front of my cousin's house. And then the third time I was outside of Buc-ee's. Yes. God is a New York, a mafioso, Mexico City, strange. Yeah, I don't see, and see, the thing is, a lot of people saying, man, you're hating on Floyd. I'm not hating on Floyd. This is the problem. Floyd needs to understand that he needs to be held accountable for other people's profits and other people's come up. If you care for other fighters, you would help them as long as, instead of hoarding all the money, you're just a greedy shit at that point. I get $20 million. Can you do the same? You know what I mean? Well, can you do that shit for your fighters? What's the little Tank Junior looking guy with Melton, whatever his name is? Can you do it for Melton? Or will he find out about your bullshit and say, you know what? I don't even really want you. You know what I mean? I don't even really want to deal with you. Don't hate the player, hate the game, Kurt. The only difference right now is between Canelo and Floyd is Canelo's making the game, milking the game at a professional level. Well, yeah, that's the only difference. You're right about that. I look, ex-con, you're right about that. You know, they're both doing the same shit because nobody wants to see Canelo fight young green ass Belonga. Nobody wants to see that shit. So yeah, but see, at least Canelo's fighting someone that's younger than him, which I think Gotti, to be fair, is younger than Floyd. So I can't say that either. But understand, Canelo doesn't have a promotional company. Canelo is not claiming to have people that he's trying to raise up in popularity. Canelo is just doing this for Canelo. Canelo don't have a bunch of fighters under his banner that's supposed to have done something and you haven't heard of them and from them in a long time. Canelo ain't got that situation. Floyd does. And Floyd needs to be held accountable and responsible for the shit that he's doing. That's why I'm here. Tyson Fury canceled, then John Jones, now Floyd. Floyd needs to stop. You know what I mean? He needs to stop. He needs to promote his fighters. That's why I always thought Floyd was a shitty promoter, because he was too busy thinking about himself. Okay? That's why. I thought he was always doing that. See, Canelo Alvarez is just milking it because Canelo's about to go, bro. Canelo's out the door. He's not worried about David Benavidez. That's why he's asking for all that money, because he knows David Benavidez at this point of his career would probably slap and beat the shit out of him. Okay? That would probably happen to him if he fights David Benavidez. He'll probably take a beating. He will get scratched, scorched, scraped up, beat up, slapped around. He still may not go down, but he'll take an ass whooping for that money, and he knows that. He knows that. He ain't stopping till the money runs out. I think Floyd is doing what Floyd only knows to do. But I always think Floyd was selfish. I've always thought that. I thought he was selfish. I thought he was egotistical, and he's always been about himself. I don't know who pissed him off. I don't know if it was Bob Arum. I don't know who it was, but I think Floyd himself, Floyd Mayweather, people, I think he's selfish, and I think he will always stay selfish, because at some point, mentally, he got corrupted. Okay? Yeah, Canelo isn't taking any serious fights after the Bilbo fight. He's done. Yeah, he ain't doing that. He knows. Stay the fuck out of 175. He knows that. Floyd never went anywhere past 152, because he never fought at 154. Yeah, Floyd's selfish. That's why him and 50 fell out. Yeah, well, Floyd didn't want to pay 50 what he was. Understand, he didn't want to pay 50 Cent what 50 Cent was worth for making his LLC for him. Floyd didn't have an LLC. So you guys have to know the facts between him and 50. 50 to this day owns Mayweather Promotions. He owns the brand. If he wanted to, he could make Floyd not even use it anymore. Facts. Yeah, greedy belly. We call Floyd greedy abs because he don't have a belly. They call me greedy abs because I got abs, but I'm greedy and my abs need to eat. So it's time to eat. Floyd could have changed the game for everyone. Instead, he only gave a damn about himself. That's correct. See, he could have had a promotional company like the promotional company that promoted his fights. And you know what promotional company promoted his fights? It was Golden Boy. Golden Boy promoted all his fights. All those fucking fights. That was Oscar De La Hoya making millions off Floyd. Floyd always riding off his 50-0 record. That's what he's gonna do. You know, and but here's the thing, you know, everybody else is trying to be like Floyd. But understand this. Here's the thing. Do you guys think Floyd cares about other fighters at this point? Elon Musk is a billionaire. See, when you're a billionaire, you have to do so much for other people because taxes are going to rape you anyhow. You know what I mean? That's so fucking off topic. Is Elon Musk? I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather that came from humble beginnings, that grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, that went through hell and high water, that came to where he's at, that made a sacrifice with Bob Arum after he whooped everybody's ass that Bob had to offer him, and Bob didn't want to pay Floyd. Since Bob didn't want to pay Floyd, Floyd was like, okay, I'm going to pay off this particular contract, and then I'm going to do it myself. Then I'm going to get $20 million for fighting Floyd, Oscar De La Hoya, which he got. I'm not mad at Floyd for that. I'm mad at Floyd because Floyd should be helping these other fighters that still claim PBC and Al Heyman to this day. It's like they're worshiping a God that's not even loving them. That's what it sounds like to me. To keep it a buck, people, that's what it sounds like to me. You know? Mayweather lost to Oscar De La Hoya and Castillo in the first fight. Those who say that he is the greatest in history do not understand this. The greatest in history is way too much. Are you kidding me? What? The greatest in history? Come on, bro. He didn't do enough to fucking be the greatest in history. He didn't even fight the people to show that he was the best through and across the board. That's how you prove that you're better. You prove that you're better each and every time in your career, not start fighting bullshit fights. Okay? He could have fought, who's to know, Keith Thurman probably could have tapped his ass in 2015. He sure didn't want to fight him. Talking about, oh, he in a draw. He in a draw. Yeah, he is a draw. He would have drawed your fucking face up on that canvas. See, I know hungry fighters when I see them. And I know once upon a time, I'm not saying now, but Keith Thurman was a thirsty mother sucker, man. Keith Thurman was thirsty. He wanted to fight everybody. He wanted to fight Khan. He wanted to fight what's his name? Palinaji. He wanted Floyd Mayweather. He wanted all those guys. And then see, this is way before fucking Errol Spence ever came around. So stop. Errol Spence was not even in the picture when Keith Thurman was calling out Floyd. Keith Thurman was calling out Floyd, whooping Danny Garcia's ass when he was undefeated. That's what he was doing. He was taking that WBC strap off of Danny Garcia, calling out Floyd. You better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, Floyd. Where you at, Floyd? Where you at, baby? Why you don't want to fight me, baby? Why you don't want me? Floyd didn't want none of that. Floyd just sit there with his fucking shades on, just sit there, because he didn't want any of that. He didn't want that. You better not duck me, son. I can't wait to slap you up, Paulie Maldonado. And Paulie, you shit don't make sense. It gotta make sense. You shit don't even make sense. You ain't even on my level. You know, talking all fast and shit. Sounding like CB Burkhart in the building. He was supposed to take that. Nah, he didn't. He was supposed to took that ass whooping. See, here's the thing about boxing. You have to know what it's like to be a warrior. A true warrior fights guys that he knows that maybe this guy is better than me at his time because I'm out of my prime. And he could have done that and he didn't. Floyd pulled a Shaka Zulu, if you know anything about Shaka Zulu in African history. You know what I mean? He was one of those guys that did not allow the person to precede him and get better to beat him. So he got the fuck out of Dodge. I don't think he would have lost. See, we'll never know, King Grayson. We'll never know. All we know is Floyd didn't want to take the test, which is worse. See, that's worse. Okay, that's worse. See, since he didn't want to take the test, that makes it worse. That's exactly what's happening with John Jones at the moment. What's happening with John Jones? Thurman would have retired years ago if Floyd fought him. Well, I don't know. We'll never know that. You see, you guys want to believe that he would have beat Thurman. I say this: I don't care what would have happened. It's all about who you feel comfortable with fighting. You know what I mean? That's just like Canelo fighting David Benavidez. It don't matter if you think Canelo can beat him or not. That fucking does not matter. What matters is what's happening. And what happened is Canelo ducked him. He didn't want to take the challenge, people. That's what this is about. So it don't matter if, and man, I think he can. It don't matter if the fighter himself is saying, nah, I don't want to fight that guy. He's ducking. He's afraid. Something's wrong. Let's hit that like button. Get the like button up. We got the people in here. Get the like button up. Maybe you guys don't like what I got to say. I don't care, because Floyd Mayweather, he should get the fuck out of Dodge. Let the people that deserve that shit get that shit right now. I'm tired of seeing Floyd anyway. Hogging up money. He's hogging up money, and then all his other people are sitting around broke and shit. You know, they can't even get their grass cut in their houses because Floyd's doing bullshit side deals. Him and Al Heyman's probably getting 15% of that bullshit. That's what's going on. That's what's happening right there. Okay? That's what's happening. All y'all haters paid Floyd. Yeah, guess what? Paid. Past tense. Not now. I didn't pay for that shit. None of y'all have the heart to get in the ring, and yet you bash a man that's 50-0. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna bash his ass, because guess what? Whoever else could be 50-0 ain't really doing what they supposed to do, because Floyd's hogging all the money. We need a cherry pick gone wrong for Floyd. We do. We need somebody to go in there and tap Floyd's ass. Then, you know, he's gonna do it as long as he can. Why am I in the car? Because it's my fucking car. That's why. It's my car. But no, it's like, look, I look at this like this, man. If you have a guy within Floyd that's made the money that he's supposed to have, that means he should help the next person. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly why Adrien Broner, shout out to Adrien Broner. See, Adrien Broner said it right. He said, if I was Floyd, why couldn't we make money? Or why couldn't he help us make money like he made money? You see what I mean? Because had it been me, I would be fighting the people. I would come together and fight the people, or the fights that people want to see. I would have done that. See, and it made sense, because what Adrien Broner is saying is, you're not helping anybody that's under you. And the truth of the matter is, Floyd she doesn't care about any fucking body doing better than him. Matter of fact, Floyd turned into a fat ass hater when Adrien Broner got that 4th division belt. He sure did. When he got that 4th division belt, Floyd was like, you know what? I think he's moving too fast. I think he's moving too fast. No, he don't, because Floyd, yeah. Floyd's the ultimate hater. You just call me a hater because I'm just telling you the truth. You know, that's why they say, but Floyd did promote his own fights. He promoted, no, Floyd used Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. You don't believe me? Look that shit up. He used Oscar De La Hoya with Golden Boy to promote his fights. And this was years ago. This is when he came back into the picture. No, Floyd's he's wrong for that shit. Floyd's wrong. I call it the American way. I guess. You know, I mean, it makes sense. That's why people, you know, charge fights for shit that don't really make sense. You know, You know what I mean? You got to fight. You're like, oh, how much is this fight? Oh, it's 90. This 89.99. I'm like, damn. Wait a minute. What? Why? Did watch it. Who won? Floyd won. Floyd's always gonna win. That's what happens when you cherry pick a mafioso's grandson. You know what I mean? Oh, we'll do it again. Like, who the fuck asked for that again? Nobody cared to see you fight Gotti. Matter of fact, I didn't know Gotti had a grandson. I know of the John Gotti, the original. You know what I mean? You're fighting mafia sons and grandsons and shit. Nobody wanted that shit. Nobody wanted Floyd to fight. If you want to see somebody fight somebody that's around now to prove that you're the shit, he ain't gonna do that because he's too chicken shit. Because he don't want to lose that O. Because he doesn't want to look bad in front of people. That's why. That's why. Yeah, TMT haters. Yeah, good. Because I hate what he's doing. I hate what he's doing. I hate what's happening over there with. Okay, who is the next fighters that's gonna fight, and how much money they're gonna get compared to what that cocksucker got? What did he get? $20 million. Do you think Adrien Broner or Danny Garcia is gonna make anything near that? Canelo will. And what's crazy is Canelo's like, okay, well, hey, I'm gonna just take this shit and run anyway. I can do whatever I want. That's Canelo. He don't care. He doesn't care. Why not start a promo company? Shit. I mean, yeah, I could, I guess. Would rather watch paint dry. But no, but see, here's the thing. People talk about Floyd and Floyd and Floyd. Well, if you want to stop Floyd, stop fucking, stop looking at or promoting and stop supporting Floyd. Stop it. Stop supporting Floyd Mayweather. Because you see, that's the thing. Turkey got the bag, but see, Floyd don't want none of that. He wants exhibitions. And Turkey don't respect exhibitions. He's like, what the hell am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with Floyd? Floyd is 47 years old. He turned 47 on February 24th. Okay? The motherfucker was born in 77. Uh-huh. He'll be 50 soon. Don't talk about Floyd then. I mean, Floyd is a guy that's taking money out of people's pocket. And you guys don't see that. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's the point. I don't care how much money he makes. I ain't hating on his money. I'm just hating on the fact that nobody else is making money too. Do you guys understand that? You say start your own since you care about all the fighters so much. Okay. See, here's the thing. You're trying to be defensive over fucking Floyd and getting $20 million while everybody else, where Garrett Swift Hurd, Jamal Charlo, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. Who else is around? Because, I mean, a lot of people left. There are a lot of people just went. He always says he's robbing the bank. Floyd ain't lying. Floyd's robbing everybody. Who could Floyd? Who could Turkey? Man, Turkey will put his ass in there with a fucking beast. He'll put Floyd in there. And then here's the thing. You wasting all that damn time fighting exhibitions. Put him in there with Amir Khan. You supposed to fought him anyway. He got too scared and fought Maidana because Maidana beat up Adrien Broner. And Adrien Broner didn't see that ass whooping coming. And the only reason he did that because he wanted to show Adrien Broner how to fight. I'm not even defensive. I'm calling your bluff since you have the answers. I do have the answers. He needs to step the fuck down. He needs to get the fuck out of the way. Or what he needs to do, he needs to put his money back into the promotional company. That's what he needs to do. Mayweather versus Crawford, then Floyd will be on the redemption list. Well, I'm not even saying fight the best. I'm just saying fight somebody that fight one of those guys that Deontay Wilder knocked out. But fight somebody legitimate. Who the hell is John Gotti III? I'm not hating on him for making the money, but at the same time, he ain't no boxer. John Gotti III ain't no boxer. So why are you doing this Jake Paul bullshit? You know? I'll tell you something else. I'll tell you what would sell for Floyd, Jake Paul. Oh yeah. Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. That shit will sell. If we're doing that, Floyd can't beat Terrence Crawford. I don't think he should be able to beat Terrence Crawford. But I don't think I don't think that's fair for Floyd. I'm not saying get Floyd in there with somebody like that because that's not fair to Floyd. I'm not trying to see Floyd hurt. I'm saying what Floyd's doing is bullshit because if he had the money to pay his fighters, the fighters that we haven't seen from the PBC that has vanished, that has disappeared, okay, then we wouldn't have a problem. But we do because we haven't seen those fighters. That's what I'm talking about. And if you guys don't understand that, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That's all I'm saying. Jake is better than Logan. Then he stands a chance of giving the size of Jake. Now, Floyd will take his ass down. Floyd ain't dumb. Hell no. We're gonna put his ass right here with me. You're gonna be 168. You ain't gonna look, you ain't gonna have a hydration clause. You big boned bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing for me. You know what? You're gonna be at 168, and we're gonna weigh you before, and then we're gonna weigh you after. Floyd ain't putting up with that shit. Floyd's nah, he ain't gonna let that happen. Oh no. Danny Garcia versus Mayweather. I don't think Danny can beat Mayweather, but I mean, it would be better than that to see someone like Danny. Fuck it. Throw him in there with Adrien Broner. Throw him in there with somebody in their 40s. How long? Lada's what, 41 years old? Throw him in there with Lada. Like, give somebody something that we want to see. Because at the same time, I don't know how you're getting all this fucking money. Someone's forking the bag. Let's look at the votes. Let's look at the votes. Lara beats Garcia. Yeah, I think he's gonna knock Garcia out. But anyway, look, I did not. 91 fucking percent. 9% said I did. There you go. 9% out of 100 votes. So that's shit. Come on, man. It's over 100 people. Yeah. He's fighting Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia versus Floyd Mayweather sounds like a good fight. I mean, whatever though. I get it. Whatever. If they fight or not. Like if Floyd fights Thurman now, okay, that would be cool. But it's like, okay, you could have done that a long time ago, dickhead. You know? Pacquiao rematch. Is YouTube taking your money? Is YouTube taking my money? No, not necessarily. Canelo versus Mayweather 2 for the big bucks. Two idiots fight. But no, Floyd's always going to be that, I'm making my money. Fuck y'all. Money over everything. John Gotti is one of the best pound-for-pound boxers to ever live. You mean to say John Gotti is one of the best pound-for-pound killers that ever lived? Shit, I don't know about boxers. I don't even bootleg Floyd's fights last fight night. I don't know who is watching his exhibitions. Mexico City. I don't know why it was in Mexico City, but it was in Mexico City. Then again, it's not about what a man makes. It's about what a man makes versus what he is in charge of and what someone else that he's over doesn't make. That's the point. Gotti sucked. He looked like a clown. Jake Paul beats him. Word of the day, what a man keeps. Floyd paid for his last fight. Mayweather won't touch Triple G. I would like to see that. Triple G's in his 40s. That man's like 42, 43 years old. Kurt, not taking no prisoners. No, sir, I'm not. Why? Why am I going to take prisoners? Why will I do that? I mean, Floyd ain't showed us shit good since when? Since he knocked out McGregor. Now I appreciated that because I was in a crowd. Let me tell you about this though. I give props to Floyd. I'm gonna give props to Floyd in this regard. I remember this was 2017. I had just finished I was in Atlanta, okay? I was in Georgia. And we were it was me, my boy Joseph Singletary, and we were the only two black guys in a room full of, like, I'm not gonna call them racist. I'm gonna call them biased fans, and they all hated Floyd. But see, you didn't know why they hated Floyd. You guys know why I don't why I'm mad at Floyd right now. But see, this particular situation, I think they hated Floyd because Floyd was Floyd. You know what I mean? And they hated Floyd. They wanted McGregor. You know, all these were UFC guys. So these were biased UFC fans. And then they didn't like Floyd. And then they were talking shit about Floyd that they didn't have any fucking idea about. I know about because I follow boxing. They don't know about. And we were in an environment like that. But I'm gonna tell you, it was cool. I mean, you know, you had everything that you could drink. You know, you had all this food laid out. You had lobster, you had shrimp imported from Hawaii. You had all this because this was like a big movie guy. Okay. So, you know, they all were going and rooting for Conor McGregor. So Conor McGregor was in there, everything he did, and I can't lie. When that dude hit him with that left uppercut, I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna knock out Floyd. You know, and I'm in this crowd of people that's gonna that's gonna lose their minds. So um Floyd did what he walked McGregor down and he chopped his ass down. And it was beautiful because it was almost like great, good stuff, you know. So Floyd made me proud that day, the last time he actually fought anyone that might have gave him any kind of issue. So I'm not mad at Floyd in that regard. I was proud of him because I'm glad he was in. Because see, for all I know, that could have been, you know, some of them cats could have been the Klan. You know, they could have been racist. You know what I mean? Because if you don't like boxing, the way they talked about Floyd was like a kind of way, like, wait, why are you talking about him like that? You don't even know him. Do you watch his fucking fights? Do you know who he is? Oh, you just see a black guy versus the other guy that's not a black guy. You see what I mean? So that, I think, you know, Floyd was the poster child of everybody that was my skin color. Me and Joseph Singletary sitting in there was like, yes, we looked at each other and it was cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that crowd, bro, they were pissed. Oh, what the fuck? Two boxers I hate, Floyd and Fury. MMA guys can't box. Boots wants to fight him. Well, Boots can't fight Floyd. He's with Eddie now. Floyd can't stand Eddie Hearn. He can't stand Eddie Hearn. You guys do know that, right? Jared Anderson did what you're talking about. Would you tote Floyd's luggage for 200,000 a year? Uh, you know what I would do? No. What I would do was that 200,000. I would take 50,000. I would try. I would. Look. I would pay somebody 50,000 to do it and take 150,000. I wouldn't do it personally. Why the fuck would I do that? Well, I could pay somebody else. You know what I mean? Pay somebody else 50,000, right? And then I take 150 for free. You know? Yeah, Floyd. Yeah. See, it's always a way around that. No, I wouldn't do. I mean, I would do it, but I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay. I'll get a guy. There you go, bud. Paying them 50,000, dude. Come on, think about it. 50,000 a tote luggage. I wouldn't be around that shit. I wouldn't do that. No. But I'm saying, you call me a hypocrite, but at the same time, I'm helping somebody else because it's money, you know. So they don't know who's doing it as long as they do it right, as long as they do their job. There is proof that his pro career was not as great as some others. even in their losses. I mean, that's off the chain, yeah. Right? That's doing exactly what you say Floyd does. I don't, no, it's not, because if he has $200,000, and other people don't have that amount of money, you don't fucking get it. I'm not, you know, if Floyd wants to pay people a certain amount of money to do a certain thing, and he wants to pay me, okay, that's fine. He can pay me. But would I personally do the work if I'm getting $200,000 a year? No, I wouldn't. I would pay someone a nice salary for me to do it. Meaning, if fucking Floyd could only say, hey, let me stop thinking about myself and take this fucking money, this $20 million that I made, and give it to someone else, that's different. But anyway, yeah, you try to defend Floyd, so whatever. Crawford only wants Canelo. That's true. Yeah, well, I mean, Crawford is a guy that's always been full of ambition, and he's been a tunnel vision type guy. Like him fighting Madrimov, I think, was just something to give him something to do, get in another weight class. Now, as far as showing people that he was like dominant in that weight class, he didn't do. He did not do that. So it is what it is. He didn't do that. He didn't show people that he was just this devastating guy and kicked ass in that weight class. He didn't do that. No. Never do you see a boxer getting in the octagon. Never. Well, here's the deal. I think a lot of people should understand that when you're dealing with MMA, if you get in there and you fight someone like John Jones will kick your fucking kneecap back, Crawford may have come to boxing at the wrong time. I mean, he's come to boxing is who he is. He's a bad, savage, aggressive counterpuncher that switch hits. He stands in both stances, and he knows how to take your head off. High five, Kurt, and everyone present. I heard Davis beat up Floyd pretty bad. I don't condone that either. See, here's the thing. I don't hate Floyd. I don't hate Floyd Mayweather. I don't. I just hate what he does. That's different. I'm not a Floyd hater. I just hate what he does. The shit he does is bullshit. It's bullshit. Boxers have limited skills when the transition to MMA, they have to train everything. Yeah, they do. But it's a different sport. And it's always going to be some type of issue with a boxer transitioning to MMA, because it's always going to be something that he knows nothing about. Yeah, he's making money. He's making money. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making money, but if you all, I'm making $20 million for exhibition. Okay, wonderful. You're making $20 million for an exhibition. What is your fighters that's actually putting their life on the line? You know that shit was fixed, right? You know that shit was fixed. It was fixed, man. That shit where he slapped that little Japanese guy down and made him cry, that shit was fixed too. People debunked that. He didn't even hit that guy. Floyd is broke as fuck. He may be. And if Floyd's broke, this is what I'll say. If Floyd Mayweather is broke, I would say, first of all, shame on him. Shame on him. I wish Mike Tyson was smart with his money. Well, they're not. They spend money. You like cards? You like them cards? Floyd's pretty primitive, man. He's pretty damn primitive. This is hilarious. People on your tube calling Floyd broke. I don't know. I mean, people say he is. I mean, 50 said he don't have the money that he's supposed to, but maybe that's because 50's mad at him. We don't know. We don't know. You know, Floyd probably got certain type of money, but not the money that you think he has. And if he put all his money in a one bank, which is dumb, I mean, because with 75 million, you can start your own bank. You don't have to you don't have to have a bank at all. You can make your own bank if Floyd was smart, you know. Yeah, that Japanese guy was so obvious. Frank Martin is whooping ass. Kirk, he spoiled his stable of fighters into thinking they would be Money Mayweather without being Pretty Boy. Yeah, kid. Yeah, that's true. This is absolutely correct. I mean, Floyd did that shit. He made a lot of disciples that had him believing that the shit that they do is true. He's broken in terms of managing his money. No, I mean, he's doing it for low risk. Listen, people, I'm not saying that Floyd Mayweather is wrong for what he's doing. I'm saying he's wrong for what he's doing the way he's doing it. I'm not saying go make money off exhibitions. What I'm saying is your demand based on what you feel you're worth versus what you have the responsibility for in your own stable of fighters should be regulated. It should be taken into account. That's all I'm saying about Floyd. Floyd needs to be stopped because people need to stop fucking with Floyd like that. Because then maybe Floyd will then start, you know what, it's not about me. I've made enough money. Let me help these guys out that sign with me. James Toney is top 5, dead or alive. Sweet Pea also. Mastermind 96. Yeah, amen to that. Yeah, Sweet Pea Whitaker, man, you know, that's the guy that got messed over. He beat Julio Cesar Chavez. He beat Oscar De La Hoya. You know, he did not beat Felix Trinidad, though. He didn't. Felix Trinidad beat him up. I've seen that fight probably 100 times. When he fought Felix Trinidad in New York, yeah, that was the fight. Growing up, I thought the Jackson Five were super rich until I read one of them worth is like 50-35. Yeah, man, a lot of like those younger tier Jacksons, a lot of those are charity cases, man. They don't make the money like that. You know, even like Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine was like the man, but he ain't made what Janet and Michael's made. Sweet Pea dropped Felix Trinidad and did not get credit. Uh, I remember when Felix failed. I don't I don't dude. I gotta watch that again. I remember when it was though. Mastermind 96. I do remember. I do remember um, those times when Felix Trinidad fought Pernell Whitaker. That was a good time to be alive, bro. You know, I was like 18, something like that. 18, 17, 18. I was working at the casino at the time. Conspiracy theory, Michael Jackson died in 1979. You know, I mean, off the wall? Yeah, maybe he did. Money Mayweather about that money. Yeah, he about that money. He just ain't trying to give nobody else that money. Do y'all consider 450 million being broke? Nope, not at all. You can give me 50 million. 50 million would be enough to live forever. That's like $1 million a year. You know, Black Warrior Spirit. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Where you been? Kit Kitchen. Kurt, you're from Shreveport? Yep, I'm from Shreveport. From a town north of it. But yeah. You know, now everybody's talking about Shreveport because 50 came here with the shit, humor and harmony. I was invited down here from one of my best friends. Her name is Whitney Hicks. She's an actress, which 50 follows. So we went down. We went to the white party. We went to the R&B show. I mean, we both live in Texas now, so I got a house here, sure, but I rented out and things like that. So we came here, and we had a good time. We had a good time, man. Damn, me too. You live here now, Kit? When I think of Kit, the only other Kit I know is fucking Jon Snow. Out her in Cali. My brother, peace and blessings. Man, peace and blessings to you, man. I appreciate Canelo Alvarez avoiding David Benavidez. Work harder, not smarter. It means work smarter, not harder. You're just as dyslexic than I am. Mastermind, I think Spence and Benavidez would be good. Spence versus Benavidez? No, bro. No, that shit would be a massacre. David Benavidez versus Errol Spence? No, that shit would not be good. Let's go counterpunch. Afro 4X93. Canelo fans sounded more and more like Tank fans. I heard Spence retiring. Is that true? Spence just faded. He probably is, man. He made it. Look, that dude, leave Spence alone. Spence he took his whole career chasing Thurman. And then when he chased Thurman enough, Thurman, wasn't really around. Then he started getting chased by a guy that was more ambitious, that was more athletic, that was just more talented. And his name is Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford took his place. Boxing is a very unforgiving sport, man. If Spence retired, the ass whooping Spence took, he never took nothing like that. Ever. Usyk is retiring. Yeah, he'll retire. Good morning, chaps. Billy Hicks in the building. What is Spence road to redemption, Kurt? Do what he did at 147 at 154. Kurt, Marvin Hagler quit after Sugar Ray Leonard. Michael Spinks quit after Mike Tyson. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler retired because he did not agree with the scorecards. Zhang versus Bacall, that would be a good fight. Yes, it would. Like Floyd Mayweather? Yeah. Been hearing Floyd for a long time, man. Stop ignoring my comment. Here's my thing about that. What the fuck is your comment? Because I'm not going down. It's too many comments. It will be Al doing scorecards. Hagler quit because he was cheated. Well, he didn't like the idea of that, Hold on a second. But yeah, people, I'm back on it. Floyd needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped, people. Stop him. Stop him, man. Stop him. You care so much, please give me $50. If you care so much, don't you give me $50? As a matter of fact, all the donating people in the chat, talking about if you care so much. What the hell is this? Who are you, my brother? I got a brother like that. Donate to the channel. Support the channel. Love your videos, bro. The impressions go true. Afro 4x93. What you guys can do, because we're trying to get 100,000 subscribers. We're right at 90. Okay. Everyone share my channel through Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Inbox. Just don't try to make it like trolling or whatever. Share it to your friends. Share it to your peeps that love boxing, because I don't have time for a bunch of like subscribers that never watch my shit. That makes no sense. You know what I mean? Share the channel, donate, participate, because we're trying to make 100,000 subscribers. I want a plaque. But most importantly, I'm moving to the Caribbean soon. So I'm moving probably either Barbados, Dominica, or Dominican Republic. So stop promoting yourself since you don't want Floyd promoting himself. You know what? I'm sick of looking at you. I'm sick of looking at you. You talking too much shit. Let's do this. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm being petty. I don't care. But you talking too much shit. Thank you. You know, Curtis getting out of the U.S. Yeah, I'm getting out of here, bro. Yeah, I'm getting out. You know, I mean, I still have properties here. That's cool. You know, I'll work here. Yeah, I'm coming back to work. You know, but I mean, I'm not gonna stay here. You know. Yeah, I'm moving to the Caribbean, bro. So, so if I don't have a show, because the Lioness that I'm working on is wrapping up, we got 6 more days on that. So other than that, you know, it's going to be YouTube all the way. I'll let Shreveport know that we have a celebrity. Hello, Kirk. Congratulations, Barbados. Wow. Yeah. How's your Spanish? Yo hablo español. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love going to places like DR where they talk real fast. It's hilarious, man. The shit's hilarious. I love it. Me too, Kurt. My plans come true. I'm out of the U.S. Ex-con, man. Join me in the DR or something. Because if I don't even move to the DR, I'm going to be in the DR. I'm always in the DR. You guys ain't noticed. I'm always there. Because I got a lot of friends with businesses that I like to support. And believe it or not, like, I love being there because I love to be near the beach, you know. I'm a Libra, so, you know, I love water signs. So it is what it is. Thanks for the stream, Kirk. Good night from Scotland. What's up, brother? Appreciate you. But no, man. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of tired of being stateside, you know. A 5-year plan, and I'll see you there. Cool. Because it's just like, you know, with like the taxes are bothering me. You know, a lot of shit's bothering me about the states, but yeah. No, but nonetheless, bro. Yeah, I'll probably get a condo, get an apartment, something like that. I got a house, I got a condo here. I got an apartment in Austin, which I'm gonna relinquish. So, you know, I'm leaving. Ex-con, please do. And then chill out, man, hang out, have some mamajuanas and some presidentes and all that stuff, man. We're gonna do it. Seriously. But my thing is, my content is vital, you know. So lives, I just want to go live and, reach out to everybody, just like tonight, you know. And them DR women, Big Kurt, I'm sure y'all enjoy yourself, brother. Well, here's the thing, bro. I've dated several Dominican women. Some of them are all right. Some of them are jewels. And then again, some of them like are a piece of shit, you know. So I don't. But no, I'm leaving the country. I'm leaving this place. Um, I lived in Brazil a year, and I miss Brazil. My Portuguese is nothing compared to my Spanish because it's part of my heritage anyway. But not Spaniard, but Spanish. Kurt, my girlfriend lives in DR, and I'm probably gonna buy a house there myself. I'll be there in the beginning of October. Cool. I will be there at around the end. Anyway, is Kurt running away from potential orange man in the office? No, I don't care who's in the office. I don't care. Anthony Clark, what part of DR? Some run to the hills, Kurt. Run to the islands. Yeah. Passport bros say DR is a spot. I bet you they do. Shit, man, I know a lot of guys, man, they got a lot of kids down there. I'm not looking to have children unless I'm married. I'm not doing that. I've never been married, so um I don't want another child on this planet unless I'm married. But then, Santo Domingo, and I have girls in Puerto Plata too. Look at you. Huh. But that's about right, bro. You know, a lot of times you have people that, like that type of lifestyle, you get tired of it or whatever, you know. I'll still tune in, but Spence versus Benavidez would be a must for me. Santo Domingo, and I have girls, and okay. I've been married 19 years, Kurt. I've never been married. I've had I've proposed 3 times, and only one of those girls said yes. Yeah, that was it. You sounded responsible. You sound responsible dudes having kids out of wedlock is wild. No, I don't really look at it like that. I'm like, okay, I'm just like, if I'm going to have a child, I want to be married. You know what I mean? I don't want to do the whole baby daddy thing. I got a couple kids already, so you know, I don't want that. I'll link up with you when you're there. I don't trust anyone for real. I need to find a good boxing gym there. They got a few, man. So that not in Puerto Plata and Sosua, Kenny Porter, he's there a lot. We hook up there a lot, bro. So just hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram, DeVille Kurt. We'll talk. We'll talk, man, definitely. You know. But no, man, back to Floyd and closing. I think Floyd, man, he just needs to take care of his fighters as well as take care of himself. He'll be all right. You know? So it is what it is. Having too many kids creates problems when you. Yeah, inheritance. Yeah, Yeah. Because, you know, all your shit will be broken up. He said he ain't going to do it, Kirk. Yeah, maybe not. And then again, it is what it is. I hope the money team gets it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here. You know, I'm glad I could reach out to you guys, do a little venting about Floyd and his shenanigans. But I will be back maybe tomorrow because I'm live streaming it, you know, probably for the rest of the month, you know, so we'll go hard or whatever. You guys be blessed, and I hope you guys enjoy the beginning of the week. Until then, everyone has been counterpunched. Peace.